Hey, that's good, chat. I really should have gone and checked the audio. I haven't done that yet. I need to go back and do that now that I've adjusted the microphone. Actually, just no, no, stop, no! I'm not tabbed in. No, no, stop! It's too loud. Let me think here. Right. So one, I had to like really quickly try to remember how far we were. We are at the Coliseum. Which there are 2 enemies we gotta go hit. We have to get a location, but all those will happen as we get through it, and then we can kind of continue on with the next section, which has nothing missable in it as far as I can tell. But we'll get to that stuff in a moment. Actually, you know what? I am gonna throw something. It's just so loud on the menu. Town's pretty chill. It's not super loud. Alright. So, Trying to think here. So yesterday, obviously, so I guess not obviously if you weren't paying attention or don't really care, there was unfortunately no D&D stream due to power going out for me. I didn't have power till like almost 10 o'clock. Literally from like 7 to like almost 10. It was not fun. It sucked. But we should be back to normal, up and running again next week. For that, same time as always, which I guess kind of works out in a way. Because I know I was still kind of not fully sure my level 4 was what I want it to be. I'm still a little like, maybe I change it, maybe I don't. Because I was being very indecisive and not entirely sure what I wanted to do. Because I had a lot of feed options that I could. There was like 3 that I was really thinking about, but otherwise, it gives everyone an extra like week to think about their level up and really make sure they get what they want. Maybe if someone took an ASI, I don't know what everyone did, so if someone took like an ASI, maybe they'll consider a feed, or a feed considering something else. Also, hi! So ultimately that should be back to normal next week. I don't think anyone will be missing either, so we should have a nice, good, clean session to get us back into it next week. Hopefully the power will go out today. It should be fine. I don't know what caused it to go out, but it should be okay going forward for today. So that's nice. I don't have to worry about that at all. Hopefully. Sorry, I just wanted to double check some copyright stuff here. Okay. Because the first stream we did of this got slightly muted for not the music that was claimed, which is always fun when that happens. Status resolved. I don't know if I agree with that. Okay. It's still muted. Feels bad. It do be like that sometimes. Copyright law is so dumb. Anyway, I could rant on that for hours because it's so stupid. But regardless, yeah. I feel like I had something else. Oh, I mean, I kind of briefly brought it up last week, but there won't be any weekend stuff for sure. No questions. Because I'll be at a convention, so I will not have. I won't have either the time or the ability to do it. I mean, I'm gonna have the time, but I won't have the ability to do it. So a little unfortunate, but it's not like we've had weekend streams for a while. Honestly, having the weekends to do a little bit of homework is always nice. Or like catch up a little bit of homework. So regardless, that's that. And I think that's basically everything. I mean, I could sit here and talk for forever about random things, but why would I do that when we can get into the game, which we're at, in the music menu. Pulling back the curtain. It'd be like that sometimes. It's just that this song doesn't play for too long uninterrupted, because apparently that's a song from Final Fantasy VII. It's not. I tabbed out, didn't I? Yep. Alright, so, has a thing happened? It has. We already traded out Layla for Gordon. Okay. But we have access to Layla's ship still. So, we need to head to the COLISEUM. Which is on the east side of the desert there. So that's where we're heading. We're heading to there. Because the princess is there. As we found out last time, the princess was not actually the princess. I probably missed something in Castle Diced. We'll probably end up going back for it at some point. Alright. So going, I guess. I think everyone's equipped up. I mean, we could give him a sword, but we're gonna keep him with spears. Yeah, he should be good. I think. Yeah, Giant's Helm. Curious. Okay, cool. So, we do have some missable stuff here. So, that's fine. Some Buccaneers. We're just gonna stab them. So we will want to make sure we pick those up. It's just 2 enemies in the desert. I don't really know where the best part to park the ship is, or the best place, right? Because like, look at the map. This little peninsula here leads into the desert, but also we could just go to the east side, but that's really far away. I guess it comes down if I want to walk on land more or not, and I kind of do. Oh no, ambush. So I've been thinking more about this game and how it handles stuff, particularly stats, and then leveling, essentially. And man, oh hey, that's one of the things we could miss. There's a couple of things about it that, like, I kind of, thinking about it more, I kind of now understand a little bit better why it feels bad. It 100% is... it doesn't feel like you're progressing, even though you are. Which is kind of weird, because obviously you are. Landrays, that's the other one. Alright, we have found the 2 things we needed to find. That works. That works. Alright. But it really is just like, because this, like, it doesn't feel the same way gaining, you know, +1 to a stat as it does to gain, you know, a whole level and gain, you know, +1 to a couple of stats. Wow, the one non-magic character is one that doesn't get stunned. Feels bad. But at least they really did fix up HP in the Pixel Remaster to make it not suck. And there's definitely, like, those tactics from the other games, or, well, from, like, the old tactics that people used to gain, or to, like, kind of heavily grind, 100% are still going to work and function as you want them to. Wow, this sucks. Oh my god. There's nothing I can do, by the way. They're stunned, so they're just like, they're vibing. We're just waiting for somebody to not be stunned. Wow! Am I stuck in an infinite death loop here? Are we just dead? Or am I just incredibly unlucky? I think I'm just incredibly unlucky. I think everyone just dies. Oh, that one tried to flee. Unsuccessfully, too. Yeah, I think everyone just dies. Wow! Okay! Not what I expected to see. Alright. Well, that happened. Alright. Well, I guess my bad? I'm not really sure what I could have done differently there. Because they stunned the one person, like, round 1. The one person I can remove the stun got stunned. So, like, I don't know what I was meant to do there. Oh my god. Adamantoise is... God, I've got so many... How many spells I have on this dude? I gotta clean up these spell lists. This is such a nightmare. No. That's another thing, too, is I mean, I've talked a little bit about it. That, AoE spells really just feel bad. Like, it just doesn't feel like you're doing anything with them. You know, like, it'll go from doing, like, a decent amount of damage, like 200, 300 damage, to dealing, like, 20. And it just kind of feels bad. But you know what, we're just gonna pop up Berserk, I think. Like, AoE stuff like that feels fine. It's really just the AoE spell casting. It's got Cure, that's right. Maybe we could give Gordon a little bit more on the spell side of things, but I won't worry about it. I forgot how much these things suck to fight. Partially because Guy has kind of a hard time, I think. These things just have a lot of health. You know? Got a lot of health, I got good defensives. Alright, well, apparently Berserk is all it takes. Honestly, let's just save the MP. I mean, she's got a lot, I guess we don't really need to save it, but... yeah, we're gonna do more damage swinging anyways with Berserk. I also, like, harped a lot on how this game really incentivizes heavily specialized characters, but 4 Ant Lions. So these things also cause a lot of stunning, which is concerning. I mean, it's always concerning. So I'm gonna try my best to eliminate them as quickly as I can. Kind of like that. And unfortunately, the 2 of the heavier hitters got stunned here. Alright, so I kind of want to see here. But it should be Basuna. Or not. I mean, it's like called like Paralyze, I think. Alright, so where am I going? It's on the east side of the desert somewhere. More Ant Lions. I'll just swing them. There's not enough here to be concerning. We'll kill them relatively quickly. Yeah, just one. Maybe I should go stop at a town and get another. This one that has the Basuna spell. And throw it on somebody else. Just in case. Let's try it. You know? It doesn't hurt to try something like that. Oh wow. Of course they both attack before Berserk goes off. That's really unfortunate. Oh, one of them fled. If teleport knocks one out? Okay. Well, we gotta hope for some doubled up hits then. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. I have an item for this, actually. I mean, I guess it's not gonna make much of a difference. We got a couple of tomes here too. No. I guess I could cast Thunder for free, but... alright, I guess we just swing and hope for the best. What are their levels? There are no levels in Final Fantasy II. Oh boy. We're back to this. Final Fantasy II does not have a traditional level system. Oh, like health and magic? I mean, HP you can see. As for the magic, oh well, we're getting kind of lucky on some fleeing here, but unfortunately, this game. Oh my god! I swear, if they keep targeting different people, we're just done again. God, stop! Stop! No! Stop rotating! Why is the AI this smart? Oh, man. As for the magic, none of those spells are above level 5. Man. Again? I mean, we could get kind of lucky here. Okay, never mind. Unless they decide to flee. That's it. We're back. Oh, man. And we have to, well, I guess I could check the bestiary, see if it's in there. Because if it is, then we can just flee from these things moving forward. Since I don't think one-shotting them is going to be an option right now. Not without looking up, or looking into them a little bit more. Yeah, party was defeated. Again, round 2. It happens. It do be like that. We start from recent save? No. Return to the title screen. I just want to see if they're in there. No, not new game. Extras bestiary. I don't know where they would be in here though. Probably a little bit deeper, right? Ant lion. So I don't see why they wouldn't. So it probably passed it if ant lion's in there. Something ritual has. Actually, doesn't look like it's in there. Dang, do you have to complete a combat? Is that the issue here? I actually don't know how the bestiary updates. I don't know if it's on like battle completion or if it's something else. Alright, we might need to actually like do some minor grinding then. As far as like stats and stuff, you know, I mean, 18 on magic here. It's 17 intelligence. 22 aims, 10, 22. Spell-wise, I mean, Furian's all over the place. I don't use like half of them. And Maria's pretty much all support, and then I haven't given Gordon anything. Which maybe I should go give Gordon some more spells. Was it... Was it this town? I think it was this town. That has some of the more support spells. That's kind of what I want for Gordon. Well, I'm not allowed in there? Okay. I guess that makes sense. Since, you know, the pirate dude's there. Alright, let's go get magic. Oh. Yes. This was like, I mean, this was kind of what I was thinking, but not quite. I mean, I guess maybe it's not a bad idea for Gordon to have any of these, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Everything's to sell. I do. I'm not gonna worry about it right now, though. What kind of spells? Blizzard Stun, Blind, and Curse? Do I want to teach any of those to Gordon? I don't know if I do. I don't know if I want Gordon to have... I don't know if I want Gordon to have any of those. But honestly, it might be time to actually do some, like, hardcore spell grinding. Because it's not a thing that I've really done much of. It might be time to really push the magic. Beyond what it currently is. Fortunately, some of these characters, like Guy has no magic. And Guy will not have any magic. I am going to stand by that. I'm not going to give Guy any spells for the whole game. That's probably a mistake. But it's a mistake I'm willing to make. He seems to be doing great with his axes, so... I mean, that's the struggle, right? Like, it's really hard to... Really. I clearly do not understand what counts as a status ailment and what does not, because I still do not understand what spell I need for that. But sure. You know, that's fine. Maybe one day I'll learn. I'm curious. Obviously, antlions are here. I'm even a little curious to do a little bit of... I mean, I guess spell level is going to probably do a little bit more to how much damage these do than anything, but... 36? Ah. 134. Alright, so they're probably weak to ice. Oh, and Furion is done. I mean, I guess if we encounter those things again, we could try using Blink. Oh, they're just out here too, huh? Oh, we got a Phantom Strike round. Actually, that's huge. That's really huge. Oh boy. Do I try that? Do I do a Blink round? Do I give everyone increased evasion? That might not be a bad idea. Do a round of setup? Yeah. I don't think any of her magic's really gonna matter. And everyone else just swings and we try to kill at least one or two of these guys. I really do think the evasion might help out here. Alright, and then... I probably should throw in a Berserk. I won't. Kinda gotta be a little proactive. Wow, that did nothing. Oh, and Gordon's done. Man, you wouldn't even think the evasion was increased. You're not correct? I mean, they all have paralysis, right? Where's... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know any of the statuses. I don't know what does and doesn't cure what statuses. Clearly not Basuna. Okay, that's good though. We're just gonna swing. Since that's apparently... Oh, and of course, the one person we need up. This is much more manageable though. One person, or one of them being available, do anything is the best case scenario. Wow, this is worth a lot of money. Alright. Can I do... Okay. I hate AoE. I feel like it just really hinders the spells. I gotta stop using them. Okay. Chimeras? I mean, I guess. Sure. Maybe I should have given like Blink and stuff to Maria. I don't know. It's always so hard to tell, you know? You never really know until it's too late. It's gonna be a crazy bad combat, I can already tell. Yeah, some Blaze 7s. Always good. Oh, and Maria is stunned. I definitely should not have had Guy attack that one. Should have had him attack a different one. The one in the corner. That's okay, though. Mistakes happen. Actually, I think I'll probably die here. Well, maybe not. Okay, no, well. Oh, man. This jump. This is really awkward. There's not really a whole lot I can do about it. You know? Man, they're really... Oh, and... Gordon got stunned. So it's not... Asuna? No. No. No, so... I don't get it! I don't understand! Doesn't make sense! I've been playing this game for how many hours now? I still don't know what counts for what now? I really don't understand what is considered a status element, what is a status element that goes away after battle, like what is what? Because I feel like everything that makes sense for that is not how it works. I mean, I guess I can just look it up. Which is what I'm going to do. Asuna! Yeah, it's a white magic spell. Wow. Okay. So it's just that it's not leveled up enough. Okay. Except in the Pixel Remaster where it's useless? Bro, why is that even a thing? Why would they make it so you can't cure anything at level 1 with that spell? What's even the point? Oh, it leveled up. Well, at least now I can cure something. Cool. At level 7 plus, it has the odd ability to remove KO. I mean, I guess KO is technically a status condition, huh? Being dead is definitely a status condition. It's the worst status condition, in fact. Oh, only 2 of them. That's fine. So then... Curse... Cure Amnesia, Toad, and Stone. So then... Boss soon... Oops. Sorry, but doing so drastically lowers the chance of success unless the spell is on high level. Oh my god. Alright. And then... I wanted to look at... Boss as well. I'm assuming it's going to be the same situation where level 1 it does nothing. And then, since it's level 2, it's fine, but... Sleep and Silence. Oh no, I can cure Sleep. Silence at 3, Mini at 4, Paralysis at 5? At 6. Oh man. Like, what do I even do about that, you know? I swear. Wow, that did no damage. I mean, I already knew that, I guess. I knew that these things don't take a whole lot from Blizzard. I just really want to increase Blizzard, you know? I don't really have a reason for it, I just want to. I mean, I need to, like, mess with a lot of these. I mean, I'm probably not going to use very many of them. I have answered my own question. I've just gone on the wiki and figured it out. It's very ridiculous. You'd think they might give a little bit more direction with that, but they didn't. That's a little upsetting. I now understand how they work, and I don't like it. Hey, Blizzard leveled up! Cool. That's somewhere on the east side. I don't know where, though. Oh, that's probably it right there. Some ants. I mean, I almost feel like I need to just start spamming these then, to get them to have any effect. If the quick way is slap your own people, then yes, I do know. I'm just not doing it, and I recognize I should, I just don't really want to. Like, that's actually literally what I was talking about earlier. Was a lot of the old strats that worked in the original game 100% still work here in this game, though they're not as necessary. Since HP is, you know, much easier to come by in the Pixel Remaster, you don't have to worry about it as much. But man, it just feels bad. Honestly, having to constantly just, like, forced cast spells and stuff. Like, even when it's not effective, like, you just have to keep spamming it and it'll level up. It just doesn't feel good. Oh, definitely. It just doesn't feel good to do. I understand why people don't particularly like this game. Overall, like, it's fine. It's just the stats really drag it down. Like, all of the progression in this game heavily drags the rest of it down, in my opinion. Everything else is fine. Like, this game is great. It's got way more of a story, some more characters that exist compared to 1. You know, the world is really cool. There's a lot more stuff going on. There's more enemies. You know, the dungeons are neat. Man, it feels bad. Just doesn't feel great to play. I have never actually. I don't have the tag for first time, but this is my first time playing this particular game. Though it is Pixel Remaster, so things may or may not be slightly adjusted. Though locations of things are usually the same, but you never know. Inflict curse. Why not? When else am I gonna use it? Never. Of course I missed. That's really the struggle too, is like a lot of those spells too, like a lot of the status spells, make yourself up. Those are like the worst to level up, because they just like, you really are wasting an action in combat. Oh, look at that little factor there, that's cool. I will go ahead and drop a save, now that we're here. I hope this doesn't just immediately kick me into combat. Oh, it looks like it might be considered a dungeon. I will throw out a couple of cures. Oh, cure leveled up. I probably should have done guide last. You know, to avoid walking into the zone. You can't really, if you're lucky, and get a 1 encounter, and a really good chance to kill with little damage to you. Some really good spells really early. I mean, we are like halfway into the game, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so interesting stuff. I mean, as far as this guide that I'm looking at is concerned, right? I'm on section 8 out of 14, so obviously, you know, the content might be a little longer than that, but as far as the sections, we're halfway through the sections. May you fight well this day! The victor goes hailing to that princess of Finn. Oh, okay. What am I fighting? I know what I'm fighting. I already know what I'm fighting. Look at this chonker. He looks very scary. Oh wow, they gave him an animation and everything. How nice. Hey, it's the thing that's in Monster Hunter. Actually, that might be completely wrong. I actually don't know if that's the one that's in Monster Hunter. I have not actually fought it. I don't know. This feels like a thing where like Shell was probably good. It is. Aha! I remember. I've not actually fought it. Yeah. It really is just one of those like iconic Final Fantasy enemies. I feel like fire is not going to be very easily. I feel like Maria's mostly going to be healing people. And that's okay. Yeah. I need to go back into Monster Hunter World. I didn't play a whole lot of it. I literally only, like, I barely got anywhere in it. But I had a lot of fun with it. It was really fun. But as far as, you know, like, it's hard for me to want to, like, really dive into Monster Hunter World right now. Even though I have World and Iceborne. Like, I have all of it. I just, you know, Rise is coming to PC soon. Literally, like, a couple of months. Like, February, I think, right? Like, mid-February? If I remember right? Is when it comes to PC, finally? So, like, you know? It's like, do I just want to wait? Oh my god! That, I mean, that really wasn't that bad. For damage. Like, we'll just... He's fine now. Just casually spend turns and get all of the spells up, you know? I mean, they need to level up anyways, right? So... I need to cast them more. A lot of it's just my kind of like nature to a degree when it comes to a lot of these games. I don't want to spend spells on random encounters, but that's literally what you have to do in this game. And it's dead. Literally no threat. I saw the HP for Remaster really, the HP tweak really changes things up here. Like, there's no way that fight was supposed to be that easy. I haven't really done any grinding. Or battle sync. I kind of figured. It's just way more convenient to AoE it. Like, everything in this game is very clearly not states, but it's very clear that AoE is significantly worse a lot of the time. Cool. A couple of cool level ups. Nobly fought! I'll just give you your just reward. This is your chance to slay the Emperor. Oh. Okay. Here's a reward befitting a rebel Furian. He disappeared! Oh. Oh. Throw him in a cell. Okay. Thank you. Ow. Oh, I see the Mars music is back. Which is a reference that I made last time. And probably still is not a reference anyone understands. But it's a good song. Highly recommend. Alright. I mean, I have potions, but like, I don't know. She's got so much MP. Sturdy iron gate blocks the doorway. Who are you? Lights out! Oh my god! This is for rescuing me from the mines. I pay my debts. I don't remember who he is. Now get out of here before they catch you. But I guess I helped rescue him. Thank you, bro. I also do not remember how I voiced him, but that's okay. Before I go anywhere, there are chests. Okay. Well, we gotta go find those then. There's one right there. So, cool. Hey, we can run. And I can walk on here. Oh, monsters! Oh, hi. Wow. Man, are you a dual head or are you a dual dead? Am I right? Okay. I'll stop. I will stop with the bad. The bad. That's all that is. There's nothing good. Why is anyone here? I just say dumb things. You know, it'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just say really dumb stuff, you know? That's me. All the time. I always say dumb things. I don't know. I don't know. Make this one a toad. It's not gonna work. But leveling things up is nice. I suppose. Man, these dual deads sure do die quick. Oh my god, it worked! That's an adorable sprite. I really like that sprite. I'm kind of rocking Furion as dual caster melee, which I know is terrible. It's the worst idea ever. But that's what I decided to do with him. He felt like a Gish type. Hey, free antidote. You know? So I'm rocking him as both. I mean, I say it's a bad idea just because it requires me to do like more work. Because I have to grind out both magic and melee, right? As opposed to just one or the other. Hey, oh well. We have found all the chests, I guess. Cool. That's it. We did it. I'm just looking for the way out, which If I take a wild guess, it's probably the one that's not anywhere close to the jail cell. Why am I so smart? We still gotta find... What's her name, right? Oh. Death Flowers! That's a new one. Fire! Fire! I don't know. I have nothing interesting to talk about today. All I've been doing is playing League of Legends and PC Building Simulator. So, I have done nothing interesting over the last couple of days. Ah! That's a first! I haven't had that one before. It's not gonna work, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh my god! Honestly, that'd be way more devastating if it was Guy. It being Therian actually makes me not really care. Oh! That's worse! That's fine, though. I really don't care. Cool. Man. You just get HP so often. Alright, I'm gonna save some of the MP at this point. A couple high potions. Oh, of course. I mean... Formation isn't a lot of the other Final Fantasy games, so that's why. Oh, there she is. We found her. Though it does put, you know, Fear in an awkward position, but... This is such a weird-looking enemy, and I kind of like it. It also is really gross, and I don't like it in that way. But it is really kind of cool. I don't know. I'm too, like, scattered to want to, like, focus one spell. And I really should just focus one spell. Which, honestly, if I'm gonna focus Berserk, I'm just gonna throw it on Guy. I'm just gonna keep getting that up. And we're just gonna keep rocking. That's just gonna keep missing, and that's okay. That's literally the point. Wow, I see. Much like real parasites, it takes from the host. Which, in this case, is literally no one. There's a joke in there somewhere. I just don't know where. Cool. Man, we really get so much health. It's insane. Alright, okay, so I should have to go there before Castlefin. I'll have to go find where that is. Or, well, look where it is. It's gonna be too hard to find. Yeah, so, for the Pixel Remaster, they adjusted health leveling. So, instead of needing to take damage, it's just random. I assume taking damage will still also help push the level, like the RNG up. But as far as, like, I can go through 10 combats, take no damage, and still gain health. It'll probably happen, like, every 2 or 3 combats, too. Like, it is insane how much HP you gain. That's part of why I have so much, and why everyone has over 1,000. I have not spent that much time gaining any of it. Oh, interesting. I didn't pay attention to that. That's kind of cool that it splits the damage up like that. Does like half of its damage normally, and then half of it becomes the life steal. That's cool. That's a neat little thing. But man, oh man. Oh, I still have Athers. Athers? I think. So I should be okay. Is there a boss? Probably. Could take a wild guess. Alright, so... honestly, it's probably a good thing we didn't do much with Gordon here. ETR? EDR? It doesn't really help, if I'm being honest. I say them both interchangeably, if I'm being honest. It's not gonna change anything. I literally say them both. I will say ether, I will say ether. I will say both. It's not going to change anything. I always do. It just be like that sometimes. Cool. Hey, Maria's fire leveled up. The only offensive spell she has, other than teleport, technically. I don't really consider teleport an offensive spell. I mean, it technically is, but it really isn't. Yeah, tomato, tomato. Only I don't say tomato. No one says tomato. I've literally never heard anyone say tomato legitimately. Which is probably false. I probably have and just don't remember it. Because why would you remember that? Such a weird thing to remember. Like, of all the things you're gonna keep in your memory, someone saying tomato is the one. Dang! That was a lot. Not enough to be concerning, but like, that was still a lot though. Anyways. Oh, that didn't die? You know, that's the thing that I'm kind of like, that'd be fun to do, but the more I play the game, the more I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to max everything. It's not worth it. It really isn't. Oh, more magicians. Let's just murder them. I can't be bothered. Alright, cool. Hey, another Berserk Tome. I should give it to Gordon! Oh. I mean, I do want to see the spell animations, but honestly... Oh, dang, okay. That's one of those things that, like... I can always just go online, you know? Like, YouTube exists. That's a thing, you know? Like, you could just go on YouTube and look at that. Which is kind of, you know... I mean, maybe to some people that's, like, not as fulfilling. Oh, I mean, I guess it depends on when back in the day we're talking about. If we're talking about, like, when this game came out, okay, yeah. Then understandable. But if we're talking about, like, you know, like, the GBA port, well, the internet kind of existed then. Like, you could feasibly see footage of it. That's false. You couldn't. That's not a thing. That didn't really become a thing until, like, what, like 2005? Was when stuff like that really started to happen. We'll just start casting Protect, I guess. Everyone else can just swing. We'll start leveling up Protect a little bit. Honestly, though, I mean, they're all undead, it would work. Which actually, like, honestly, that might not be a bad idea. Security is like my highest level spell. Oh, you know what? No. That'd be really fast. It'd honestly just be faster just to bring them down, since it's just the Revenants. I'm gonna die in basically one attack. Yeah. Cool. Protect level up! Now he can protect and attack. Princess Hilda, hold on! We'll get you out of there. I don't know how he did that, but he did. Alright, bye, Gordon. See you later, bro. Oh no, I didn't remove his equipment. Sir. That's always really annoying when games make you do that. Hilda, are you alright? Gordon, I never thought to see you here. I mean, I do not remember how I voiced anyone. Gordon, take the princess and go. We'll draw the guards' attention while you escape. Thank you, Therian. Be careful. Okay, bye, Gordon. And if only we unequipped him before he did that. Ha 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 ha. Man, that'd be crazy if he just, like, lost all the stuff that he had. Where... Alright, the important thing is we do get it all back. We do. So we're not actually missing any of it. I do actually want to spend some high potions here. 500? Yeah, they're 500. Screw it. Guy needs it. He's got the most HP. He's the tank, after all. 4 Death Flowers and Revenants. We'll keep boosting for attack. Okay. Rebel camp. We gotta go find the... Once we get out of here. Oh, confusion! Not again! Anyways. Oh. That did not die as fast as I thought it would. Cool. Free antidote, that's always fun. Cool. Yeah, who builds like this? You know... Alright. I know this is like an old school game dev thing. Like old school, like NES era stuff. Right, I get that, right? They're made to be... They're designed for the purpose of being a game, and not for any level of realism, like today, right? I mean, even today, some stuff still isn't like that. But, like, who builds like this? Why is there a maze? It's essentially a maze. There's just these 2 walls. There's no purpose for them. Like, if anything... They'd probably have a second row of cells on the other side where these double walls are and just have the opening on the right side. But instead, we get this weird double wall stuff that doesn't make any sense. Like, can you imagine being the guard that has to come in on the shift rotation? Like, you gotta walk through a maze just to be like, yo, play shift. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. You know? In fairness, I don't actually care. I'm just saying it for the sake of saying it, because I think it, you know, it's kind of funny. That's how this is designed. Like, it's designed in a really dumb way. And I think that's funny. Wow, these things heal for no MP! Alright, we're gonna give her a whole bunch of it. Sure. I just want to give them a little bit more before we go up. Parasites! Alright. I can't really be bothered. Not this time. Bro, nice. Okay. Let's keep going. I don't know. Oh! But a combat is what I was going to say. Cool. Real tough. Real tough. Alright. I don't know the COLISEUM first floor. Ah, cool. So we're just gonna... So then where did Gordon go? You know? Where did Gordon and the princess go? Okay. Sure. Go ahead and save up. But actually, I'm gonna spend a cottage, and then I'll save up again. Just stop it before you get to castle. Then I need to look up where this is, so I know where I need to go. Because I don't know where it is. South of Finn, across the bridge from Gatria? Okay. So after rescuing Princess Hilda... Okay. A rebel is someone who resists offense. Thanks. I know what a rebel is. Thank you, Internet. I didn't save up again. That's fine. Against these things, these are definitely not a let's do some spell level up kind of enemies. These are we gotta murder them now, or we just kind of die enemies. Cool. Alright. We're the same, let's go! Let's get back to the boat. I mean, we could walk all the way there, I guess. It does link up. Like, I could do that. I'm not going to, but I could. We have a boat though, so like why would I do anything but use the boat? You know? But that just makes sense. Like we have a boat, might as well use it. So, I guess somewhat related? It's very loosely related, and you'll see what I mean in a second. I don't know why. I've had a weird urge to play Divinity 2 again. Which is, like, strange, because I've never really had the most enjoyable time in Divinity. I don't know what it is. There's something about Divinity Original Sin 2 that, like, I just have a hard time getting behind. I don't know what it is, but, like, something about the game, like, mechanically, just doesn't click with me. And it's not like it's bad. It's a totally fine game. It's actually a pretty good game. I just have a hard time wanting to play it. Like, I have an urge to play it again, so it's like even weirder. All right. So I know kind of where I need to go. I'm gonna be 100% just wandering for a little bit to figure out where this is. Because even though I could 100% just pull up, like, really anything, I'm not going to. Well, by anything, of course, I mean I could just, like, pull up, like, an image or a video or something. But I'm just going to kind of look, I guess. I'll just look for it, you know? This, I don't think will cure the ailment currently. I don't believe so. It might not matter. It doesn't matter. Hey, Fighter leveled up! That's pretty cool. Let's find out. It will cure poison now! Let's go! Let's mark it here. Do I need to come in here at all? I don't think I do, right? Maybe I do. I do. The rebel army has arisen! Our first move will be to retake Castle Finn. Prince Gordon and Princess Hilda have pitched camp near Finn. You should head there immediately to lend your strength to the cause. Okay. Well, I have so much money. I'll take a nap, and then, I don't happen to be able to buy better Tues-Thurs right now. It's not the middle guy, it's the right guy. Because he is the right guy for what I'm trying to buy. I cannot, so I will just spend $30,000. I guess I could buy elixirs. I'll buy one. I know I have stuff that I can sell. I don't need another fire tome. 2 berserk tomes I won't really need. I'll keep one though for random 4th party member stuff. And maybe I'll give Maria Blizzard. I don't know. I don't need this many blind tomes. Do I need 2 stun tomes? Probably not. I'll hold on to them though. Honestly, I should probably be leveling up stun and not. Well, I guess Toad's probably good condition to potions. Let's just go up to 50. So then 11 more. There we go. Cool. Alright, and some more of those too. But I have so much money, like, I have no reason not to just be fully stocked up. Alright, cool. The weaponry I don't think is going to change at all for me anytime soon. Or armor. I think everyone's pretty much good to go. Okay. Then we'll just walk. As much as I would love to, you know, do anything other than this, you know, but it'll be an okay spell grind. It won't be very good. Yeah, yes, I'm leveled up. Just because these things aren't going to give like their challenge rating, which is not the term that this game uses, but I'm going to call it challenge rating. It's going to be relatively low, so it's not going to be very effective. We're going to get very little on return. Especially as you start getting higher and higher level, like it's going to take even longer and be less effective. So I don't know how that works for like Asuna and stuff. I don't know if that works that way. Okay, so I literally just read what it means. South of Finn and across a bridge from Gatry. Ah! Right there. Right in my face. The rebel camp. Hello! Is there anything here, or is it just plot? I guess it's just plot. We've reached the castle gates, the enemy is in disarray, now is our chance. We're taking back the castle! We've reached the castle gates. Taking it back! Yeah, hoorah! Hoorah! Alright, cool. What do you gotta say, Gordon? You're to be the heart of our attack? While we hold the bulk of the Imperial forces at bay, you'll slip in and kill the Castellan. Castellan? Furion, Maria, Guy! I owe you my life. It appears you also deserve credit for destroying the Dreadnought. I don't know how I can ever thank you enough. Do I need to ask her anything? I do not. Okay. I have nothing to give her, and I have nothing to ask, or learn. Unfortunately, she has given me no knowledge in this dire time. Man, they really do be boating people over here, huh? Dang. One of these times I'll get that done. It'll happen. Alright. So. Let's go. Wait. This is the town of Finn. I probably want to go to the castle of Finn, huh? Oh my god, it happened! Why is there not an animation? No. I feel like we've hit stun before. I noticed that. Oops. Which, I mean, it still bugs me. Like, it bugged me then and it bugs me now. Like, why is there no animation on the target that got stunned, right? Like, we have the paralyzed animation. Why do the enemies not get that? I think it'd be very helpful. So I know who I have and have not stunned, you know? Maybe later games. Alright. The castle. Castle Finn. There's probably a whole bunch of chests in here, huh? I already see 3. Can I get to those? I can get to all of them. Cool. Oh. Oh. Awkward timing. I'm just gonna keep grinding some of these spells a little bit. I can always use teleport if I need to get out at any point in time to like do a big full heal. Plus I've got the 2 elixirs. So much HP team. It's Estelle! Layla! Not Estelle. Why did I think her name was Estelle? What? Hold on. Why did I... Okay, whatever. You don't want to be hacking your way deep into enemy territory without me. Okay. Thank you, Layla. Why did I think her name was Estelle? What? I'm so confused. There's literally nothing. Alright. This is gonna be a lot of stuff that I gotta do here. So, first things first, we need to equip Layla. Ooh, we have a second wingless sword. 48 versus 58? Alright. We'll do it that way. Sure, I guess Mithril gloves. Did I give her the Giant's helm? More damage. Yeah, why not? Have another one. And then armor is the best it can be. Alright. Cool. And then she has some spells, right? Thunder and Scourge. What is Scourge? Oh, poison damage. Okay. I actually might give her... Yeah, I'll give her Blizzard. I will also give her a Stun Tome. I have an awkward time to be giving people stuff. I could also give her Berserk. I don't think I will, though. Though, actually, I'm going to give Maria a Berserk. Since I have it. Let's look at those chests. Oh no! Ambushed! Oh wow. Oh wow, okay. Why do you do so much damage, bro? You been working out? You looking kinda you do be looking kinda nice. We really don't. It looks kinda rotting and dying. No, I probably should put Berserk on the guy that's actually going to do an attack this turn. Oh well. That doesn't matter. Who needs Berserk? Berserk is for weak things. And Furion is struggling on weapon level. 2,000 money, 1,000 money, because that's what we need. We need more money. I'm just gonna murder all of these nerds. I gotta say, I really dig the dagger animation in this game. It's really cool. I'm always a fan of good dagger animations. Dagger's always fun. Even if, you know, they're not always the best thing to use. Cough, cough, D&D 5e. They're so bad in 5e. But, you know, I mean, you don't really use daggers in 5e to be good, right? You use them because you want it. And that is okay. It is 100% okay for your D&D character to not be perfectly efficient. Hey. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Final Fantasy that gets me talking about D&D so much. Probably just because, you know, RPGs and stuff, and the sheer influence of things like D&D on these games, and vice versa to a degree too, right? A little bit of elements of these older RPGs and D&D, especially now. Hey, someone leveled up. Man, we're getting a lot of cool stuff. Why are there so many wizards here? A chimera! A corpse! Oh, it's not dead yet. A corpse! There we go. Alright, what am I level of Esuna, and it'll be able to cure anything? Except for death. It can't cure death at level 5. That requires level 7. I'm just gonna just kind of scout around for chests, I guess. Sure. I mean, we're doing more than enough damage here to be able to just kind of do some spell grinding, I think. And then we can just use some stuff if we need to. Monsters! These, usually I can't get away with that, though. These I kind of have to play at a little bit more attention and do a little bit more work. Alright. I'm actually surprised that killed something. Honestly. Ooh, that's a pretty animation. And that thing's basically full health again. And now it's dead. Alright, cool. Man, we're just putting through everything. And we get a single a normal potion. I mean, what's even the point, you know? Oh, guy's taking a lot of damage. It's just on the other side as well. How do I get in there? On the left there. You know, there's probably a hidden walkway somewhere. Okay. It's fine. Oh, a chimera! Actually, I kind of want to see the stop animation. I'm gonna start grinding stop. Let's start getting some of the berserk levels on her. I'll try to get some more thunder levels on Layla a little bit. Since this is a combat that I can kind of do that on easily. I mean, it's dead. No questions asked. Alright, questions need to be asked. The ability to stop time? I said the funny. The power to stop time. I wonder if that's being, like... Oh, seriously, I wonder if that's being effective. I actually have a, Ooh. Okay. We're gonna throw up a protect. I won't throw that up. I will actually just attack, I think. I'm gonna send 2 people on the same target here. Oh. That was clearly unnecessary. I just wanted to make sure I dealt with these sorcerers a little bit. Wow. Bow 3! My favorite spell is bow. I do like casting a bow as a spell. It is a pretty cool spell to use. Honestly, I wish more games did that, you know? Let you use the infamous spell known as bow. It is a pretty cool spell, if you ask me. Arguably one of my favorites. I mean, it's just so effective, you know? Hard to not want to use it. Well, let's go. The power to stop time. I don't actually know if that does anything that matters. Oh, well, I guess it did. Ah! Cast Cure again, why not? You could use more health. You won't get any of it right now. Unfortunately, Turn Order has decided not to. Aura Tome, Death Tome, and Drain Tome. And another Aura Tome. Hold on. Oh, no. Swap items. What is Aura? Enhances effectiveness against various types of enemies while used in battle? Okay. Insta-kill time. What was the other one? Drain? Absorbs HP. Ooh. That could be a fun one to use. I don't know who I should give that to, though. That's a really, really cool tome, though. And it's either going to Layla or Furion, if I'm being honest. I guess I could go to, like, another party member at some point, but I'll give it to Furion. There's a small part of it that wants to give Death Tome to someone. Enhances effectiveness? I want to just... I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I understand what this does. Because I don't fully know if I understand what this is. Ah! The exponential that adds monster types to physical attacks depending on its level. Any character can learn Aura. Or as the following effects per success. Extra damage versus flying, aquatic, earth, giant, spellcasters, dragon, werebeasts, or undead. It doesn't grant extra damage at level 8 in the NES version, that's funny. Okay, so it's just more damage. It's literally just free damage. I'll actually give it to Maria, and I'll also give it to... since Layla will be rotating out at some point. Not for a little bit of time here, actually. She'll be around a little bit longer than you think. Okay, so there's a chest in there. There's that chest there, which there's probably a hidden walkway for. Oh. Okay, maybe not. It could be somewhere else too. It could be like a different spot in the dungeon. Let's start getting that drain. Oh, actually, no, drain probably won't work against these guys. Now that I think about it. Alright. So I don't know, I'll curse that guy, I guess. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's a buff. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. Wonder. Yeah, sure. Let's do it all again. Man, that has like no HP, huh? Wait, that leveled up though. Maria gained some agility. Layla gained some more HP finally. Good. She needs it. She's like so behind in HP for everyone. It's actually insane. Give her the normal potion. So, I assume if there's not like a hidden door or something here, then it's probably something we'll deal with another time. I'll try drain on a plant. Why not? Let's go back to boosting Esuna. I want that to be at level 5. And we'll just swing. Ooh! That's a neat animation. Not very strong. But I didn't expect it to be very strong. Oh! That's unfortunate. Oh, that's double unfortunate. Okay. I don't think I can get rid of confusion right now. No. That's really bad because those are the two-handers. And he killed himself. I guess, of all the bad things to happen here, that probably is the least bad, because now I can just bring him back. And she's dead. Poor Layla. Also killed herself. Though she's kind of bugged right now. And not actually dead. Oh, and Maria has turned on us now. Alright. Wow, could that have gone any worse? Okay. Don't use those plants for level practice. That is what we have learned today. She's got a decent MP. Well, no, she doesn't. Well, she just has an okay, man. Aha! I knew there'd be a wall, a hidden wall. Okay, so we just kill here. No playing around. So, okay, so going back to the urge to play Divinity. I also kind of want to play more Builder Myth. I don't know if anyone knows what that is. Divinity is a much more known game because it's, you know, I guess maybe it's hard to, I don't know what to classify it as. I guess it's just like a more mainstream game, if that makes sense. Fire 11? That's a really cool animation. Now imagine if it actually did anything. But it's an indie game. I think it's still in early access. But it's an RPG. Kind of like a turn-based action RPG. No. Oops. I might have to heal Layla here. Oh well. Kind of like... I mean, kind of like... It's on a grid. I guess I wouldn't be too wrong to say it's close to things like D&D. I mean, I guess turn-based tactical is the correct word. The correct, like, genre, I guess, I think? What it's considered? Oh boy, that chest is probably also in a fake wall. Or behind a fake wall. The fake wall's probably, like, up there somewhere. Okay. Oop, there it is. But so... Oh boy, we're ambushed. But like, you're on a grid, you control your characters, they take... It's actually, as far as similarities to other games, it's actually relatively similar... Not relatively similar, but it can kind of be, I guess, considered akin to Pathfinder. And it's like kind of combat system, as opposed to like D&D 5e, just because the way that it works is you have a number of actions that you can take. Right, and everything you do is an action. So, right, which Pathfinder works that way. Pathfinder is you get 3 actions around or per turn, and everything is an action. Moving's an action, attacking's an action, you know, whatever. So, with some exceptions, I have some other things that have like other plots in Pathfinder, but that's how that is, right? So, but it's pretty fun. It's a really interesting game, and it has a lot of the main draw to it is it's procedurally generated in a lot of ways. So you can do kind of like preset, like pre-written, like campaigns essentially, which will let you kind of go through a story while random procedurally generated events will happen throughout your adventures. Hey. And it ends up creating all these really interesting and fun little stories as you go through the game. I think it's really neat. It's a really fun little game. Highly recommend it. It's not super expensive, I don't think. And it's a really, really cool game. Like, really, it is. It's really, really cool. Really fun, too. You can have a lot of fun with it. You get to create your own little characters, send them on an adventure, and hope for the best. It has some really interesting things happen. And it does a really cool thing, I guess. I don't know if this is even what I call it cool, but so when characters are going to die, you actually get a choice. You can choose... Ooh, I will give them to get him. Because Guy already has them, yeah. So, when a character is about to die, you can choose to instead have them be inflicted with some kind of thing, right? Like, they lose an arm or whatever, right? And that then becomes like a thing. Well, you weren't supposed to cast it on yourself. Oh well. So like now they only have one arm, so they can use one-handed weapons or whatever, right? And it becomes like a part of their character and like a part of their story, and it's really interesting. It's very fun. Highly recommend. You get some really weird stuff to happen. Like I had one of my characters basically gained a thunder arm, and so it could like shoot lightning bolts out of their hand. That was really cool. As well as other things that happened to them. They had a whole bunch of stuff happen to them. That was really insane. Okay, so some doors up here. Big throne room. Okay. So we are actually about to approach... Oop. A chimera is what we're about to approach. Apparently. I think we're okay. We can do some more spell grinding later. I have to do a little bit of prep here. So... Okay, just please. It's got a nice little art style. It's like a very like paper crafty. If you're into that stuff. It's a very cool game. I highly, highly, highly recommend. I think it goes without saying that I am in no way sponsored by them or anything. I have nothing to do with them. Well, honestly, I wouldn't mind, you know? They seem, I mean, they make a really cool and fun little game. So I can't say that I wouldn't happily help promote the game a little bit. It's very good. Highly recommend. 100% check it out. Rebels here! Where are my soldiers? Oh, it can't be. This was all a trap! Is boss time ambushed by Gatos? More like, got him, am I right? Haha. Look, I'm sorry, okay? Nobody said that I was actually funny, okay? I want to make that clear. And at no point did I claim to be funny. Sometimes, alright, sometimes it's just a miss, you know? Sometimes you don't have anything. It's got a lot of defense. Wow, we don't. I guess AoE effectiveness, right? Still, it's not gonna stop me from casting like that. Throw a fireball down, you know? Why not? Let's do it. You know, let's throw some thunder in there too. Let's check some resistances. Alright, 71. Okay, not bad. It's a cool fire animation. 88. Alright. 279. 155. Feels good. He hasn't really shown any casting. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I cast Protect, I cast... Yeah, let's go. We'll just start swinging. Honestly, we'd probably do more damage swinging. Yeah, we do way more damage swinging. Berserk is just too good. It's hard to not want to use it. And if... I'm sorry. Why would you even attempt to buff, bro? Well, so I'm like 99% sure that what I read was not what the name of the spell was, but I'm pretty sure it said Imbible. And I don't understand how that would work. You defeated the enemy commander! Cool. We did it. We killed him. It's good to finally be back. It's never been possible to have we not work together. I thank you all. Cool. Tell me some things. One thing still troubles me. The new left for Mysidia. We've not heard from him since. It seems to me to ask this of you so soon after winning back our castle. Would you go to Mysidia? Mysidia? Mysidia is a land of mages. Ooh. Without the aid of their magic, defeating the Emperor will not be easy. I've heard that a spell, sometimes referred to as the ultimate magic, lies in the Mysidian Tower. Gaining it requires 2 masks. Masks? The white mask rests beneath this very castle. You must recite an incantation to open the door that leads below. The words Ekmet Teloes have been passed down from antiquity. Ekmet Teloes. Forgive me, I'm afraid I do not know the door's location. Okay, thank you though, Princess. That was very helpful. Could have never retaken Castle without your help. Well, if there's one problem, Minwu still hasn't come back. To go to Mysidia? The Ultimatome. Mysidian Tower is rumored to house the Ultimatome, a text containing the ultimate magic. I'm certain it would prove invaluable in the struggle against the Emperor. I'm sure too. Alright. Let's go around the castle. So as a note... Wait. As I'm sure it was my way. 27! Obviously all 27 of them are not going to be on these main floors. We're going to have to kind of go into a little dungeon area. But that dungeon is where the other chests will be. So, just want to make sure we get all the ones inside the castle. Not a ripple of imperfection mars the surface of this mirror. Akmit. Okay. I just wanted to check. You can never be too sure. I mean, it's a weird mirror that's just, like, perfect. You know? Seems suspicious. A break tome, a toad tome, and a death tome. Cool! But hey. We'll play about it. Free spells are free spells. Alright. Was there another staircase? There is. It's all the way over in the corner there. I don't know how I would get there. So maybe... nothing on this floor. Or this floor. Huh. It's like a weird room. We'll probably end up figuring out how to get there in a moment. I did also want to... Oh! How did you get there? How did you get in there, bro? There's not a door there. I mean, there's a door to the room there, but like, there's not like an entrance. How did you get in there? Alright. So actually that means the town should be available now, right? I should really use the city? I can! Man, I waited so long to be able to buy stuff here. Alright, cool. We're gonna sleep. We're at the halfway point, wow. For the stream. That's crazy. Alright. Magic shop. Got some new spells. What do you got? Dispel. Removes barriers. Clicks mini. Clicks amnesia. Reduces the number of attacks. I will take the slow tome. I'll also take Dispel. That seems like a good thing to take. I won't take the other two. I'm not too worried about them. I'm going to give both of these to Maria. Both slow and Dispel. Cool. I'm going to resort the inventory. Because it bugs me when it's not sorted. Alright, cool. I mean, should I give Maria more elements to mess with? Probably. Am I going to? No. Alright. What can I do you for? Werebuster, Trident, Wing Sword, which is what those two already have. The Flame Bow is what she already had. Okay. Cool, so nothing new there. I'm already all equipped up on that front. I want to see... armor. Giant helm on those three. Ooh. Golden armor versus gold cuirass. That's interesting, that the gold armor is more expensive, but provides less defense in the same magic? Ah, because it has resistance to poison. I now understand. Okay. I think we're okay. We already have a golden shield, so I can just, like, check. Yeah, it's the same. I guess it's a different resistance, I guess. But I'm okay. I'll keep the fire res. Normal item shop. I don't think I really care to buy anything right now. And then I'm assuming this is our church. Yes. Alright. Cool. So we've learned a whole bunch of words. So let's go talk to somebody. Who lives here? It's Paul! Fearing, you old devil, how you been? You know about the secret doors in Castle Finn? I'm your man! I suppose you can tell me what's inside the secret chamber. Just curious. Wait and ask. Well, doesn't sound particularly valuable. Nope, not interested. So I guess I'll tell you where the door is. Look in the far corner of the audience chamber to the right of the throne. So you're collectors, too. Just what do you need a mask like that for, anyway? Well, you know. It'd be like that. Right. And now we head back into the castle. That's all that trip was for. Just to get some stuff and then head back into the castle. So, let's do it. Let's head back into the castle. We go exactly where he told us to go. Somewhere to the right of the throne. There's like a thing? Oh! You see nothing out of the ordinary. A small gap appears in the wall. It's a secret door! Wow! We found it! We did it! Wow. And now... we're in the dungeon! And now we can get all the chests. I don't know if there's encounters here. Okay, there are. Okay, just a bunch of the same stuff. Nothing really new here. Which, I mean, that's hardly surprising. Considering there's not any, ooh, knife. I assume that's probably not better, but I will I'll take a look. No, it's way worse, actually. Well, I have something to sell, I guess, if I really want to. I really should sell some stuff, just because my inventory is really starting to get cluttered. So it'd be good to start selling some things. Oh! No! I didn't mean to! I dropped my controller. It happens sometimes. Oh. Actually, no, I want to use this soon here. That's awkward. Yep. I just gave it 30 life. It do be like that sometimes. I will keep pushing for the Basuna level. If I'm dealing with enemies that can stun, I'm gonna want to do that. I mean, really, I probably should have been boosting those a lot more anyways. I didn't really boost either of them too much. Hey, turn leveled up. Maybe now it'll actually do a decent amount of damage. Ha ha ha. Sometimes, you know. You know, alright, it's a little bit of this happening this late into the game, right? But I gotta say, why does every RPG has a sewer level? Why? Why is there always a sewer level? I got nothing against sewer levels, but like, I just want to know why it's here, you know? Like, why is there a sewer level? What did we do to deserve a sewer level, you know? Like, there's always go kill the rats in the sewers, in like every RPG, you know? I just think that that's interesting. That now we're doing that too. Well, I guess, you know, something doesn't become a trope unless it's done often, right? That's why it's a trope. Yeah, I'm gonna shred through these guys. I'm just gonna kind of keep on the grind for spells here, I think. It's probably, I mean, at any point in time, it's fine to start up the spell grind, but we're definitely joining it a little on the later side. That's okay. Right. So long as we gain the spell levels, it's okay. I'm gonna start boosting Blink. I'm gonna boost Spatuna up at least 4 here, I think. Actually, I should probably boost that one up to 5, because that's when I believe it cures Paralyze. So... And then boosting Blink is, of course, just helpful for the boss fights and other situations where we want Blink. Some eye drops. It's always nice. Plus, I mean, all the spellcasting will also increase, you know, our MP and our other magic values to a degree, which will also just be helpful. There's one more chest on this floor. Ambushed. Man, Layla needs more HP. Like, badly. I wish we would ran some HP for her. Ugh. This is a very cool sprite, though. Hey, clothes. Yeah, why did I expect anything useful? It's literally a sewer. Like, sewers are always like, you know, it's always just like a whole bunch of nothing. Hey, Blink's leveled up. Cool. I think I'm basically shooting for level 5 on most of these. So, if I can bring up some of these spells to level 5. Like, the Suna for sure needs to be level 5, so I can start curing all of the statuses. This one is the same way, it needs to be 5 to cure all of the statuses. But I think this one is 5 right now. So we're just gonna keep spamming them until the end of time. Which is very costly on the MP bars, but that's okay. 3 guaranteed chests, maybe some in rooms. Ooh, hey, free ether. A parasite and a changer. Okay. The only thing that changed was... who got attacked? I don't know. There's a joke in there somewhere. Also brains. What, am I approaching the Mind Flayer now? Okay. I don't know if I understand the significance of these enemies. Dang, the parasite did not die. Alright. Okay, a normal potion. That'll be good for Layla, who has like no HP, so normal potions are good. Like, her HP bar currently is literally like 1 high potion. Not even joking. I see! I now understand the purpose of the changers. And the brains. Okay. It do be like that sometimes. Man, they really hit me with the Captain Ginyu, huh? Alright, well, that's no longer an issue. Okay. Okay, I always need to check those. But I kind of do. I mean, I really don't. I could literally pull up a map and not have to worry about any of it. But, I don't know. I don't really want to pull up a map. It's easy to pull up a map, you know? Like I say, as I have a guide up. In fairness, with my sense of direction, in both real life and video games, I would have a hard time. I really would. We would be here forever if I didn't have something kind of keeping me relatively going in the right direction. Okay, more agility, more strength on Guy. That's always nice. Okay, I gotta go up to the top left there. And then there's another door over on the right. We're just gonna keep mashing spells until we're completely out of MP. Or we get them to the correct bubble. Okay, Maiden's Kiss. Whatever that does. I feel like they gotta be getting kind of close, right? I wonder if the fact that Furion's casting Blink on himself multiple times could be having issues with it leveling up. No, I mean, it does take a little bit for these spells to level up, so I'm not expecting it to be immediate. Oh, there's Blink. Okay, huh? As I'm talking about it. I just need, Basuna. Basuna. I don't know. Basuna. When they said the Basuna. Yeah, Basuna. That'd probably be more accurate. As Basuna. Knowing the very little, extremely basic Japanese that I know. It would be, yeah, like Basuna. Which I guess the Asuna as well, instead of Asuna. Oh, who cares? Who needs to be correct about pronunciation of foreign words? It's the whole point of living in America, right? Is that I get to butcher every other language in the world and not care because haha, America. Or something like that. It's something along those lines, right? That sounds vaguely like a thing that happens. Wow! I didn't even notice the guy has over 2,000 health. How did that happen? Wow. That really did not change a lot. That song really did not reduce Layla by much HP. But that's devastating on someone like Guy. But on Layla? That's just like... Yeah. Of course. It's basically how much HP she has normally. I do need to use some of those. Also use the normal potion we found, which is probably at the bottom of my inventory. Yep. Put that on her. Yeah, screw it. We'll give her a high potion. Give Guy a couple as well. Alright. Moving on. Next floor. One chest, two chests, three chests, and a bunch of doors. Alright, let's just start with this door. Oh, Mantis! Protect is probably okay right now. Let's keep boosting paralysis, maybe. I mean, I'm going to keep boosting that. I really want that to be upgraded. I'm not too concerned about, like, Layla's spellcasting. She kind of works just fine as a melee fighter. I mean, Guy obviously works really well as a melee fighter. I'm going to berserk him. Where's Layla? These things have a lot more health than I thought they did. Kinda figured they'd be a little bit easier targets. So we'll, get a little bit of that magic going. Oh, we'll just do more drain. More Basuna. More death. Man, that's gonna be real close. Yeah, there it is. Alright, we can stop focusing that spell now. It's good. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Probably boost her berserk, right? Try to get that on par. Oh, Asuna is only level Ooh. That might be worth boosting as well. We'll start boosting her Berserk. If I even can. Because that also kind of needs to be boosted a little bit. Hey, more agility for Furion. And Maria. Nice, that's nice. Cool. Alright. So the stairs are... Okay, so probably the last thing we hit up. If we go around this way. Yeah, we'll keep going for the stun boost, I guess. I won't worry about her magic too much. So, I guess now that we're like 2 hours in almost. I completely forgot at the beginning why they both fled, huh? Hey, Berserk up. Well, thinking about it. But I have something to talk about a little bit. Since it is Halloween week, I considered doing something like extra, or something like, you know, not necessarily extra, but doing, putting Final Fantasy 2 on a little bit of a hold until next week, and then coming in here with, like Luigi's Mansion or something. Because I don't really play, hey, nice. I don't really play horror games, like at all. So I wouldn't have anything that's like actually a spooky game that I could play. Because I don't play any of them. I don't own any because I don't play them. But Luigi's Mansion's one that I could do that's like kind of Halloween-esque without being too out there for, not so too out there, but too actually spooky. So I do not like horror games or movies or anything. I don't like it. Shockingly, sometimes there are people that don't like being scared. I know, it's a crazy concept, but I don't. And it's not necessarily that I'm like against, you know, because I understand why people like it. It's the adrenaline. That's why they do it, right? They enjoy it because they like the adrenaline rush that they get from it, and I think that's fun. And that's fine. Right, if that's how you feel, that's great. Enjoy your horror movies and video games and whatnot. I, however, don't like that kind of adrenaline. I find it not fun or enjoyable. Hey, flame shield. However, doesn't mean that I'm completely against adrenaline at all. There are forms of adrenaline that I do like. Particularly around like fighting games, right? Like those big clutch moments and stuff, where you have like that huge surge of adrenaline because, you know, it's super close. Right, I like that. That's my kind of adrenaline. Right, like magic pixel kind of moments. Like those are the moments I'm here for. That's what I want. And horror games don't really do that. They give you fight or flight response, go. It's not a thing that I particularly want to deal with, so. But I did consider playing Luigi's Mansion, though, because that game is not actually spooky. It's actually very adorable. But I decided not to. Mostly because there was no warning. And I felt like I should have at least given some kind of like warning or message or something beforehand about it, that I never did at any point. So, RIP! I can't say I didn't see that coming. I did. I did nothing about it. It's okay, let's let us boost life. I think we don't get to do very much. And she's alive! And it's dead. Oh, it's not that, never mind. Man, I think it's the first time one of these killer mantises has actually didn't kill her. Ha ha ha! Look. To reiterate, at no point... let's just use Cure. At no point did I say it was funny or entertaining. You asked for this. You really didn't. I can't blame anyone for myself. Wait. It's amazing what dying will do to somebody. Give her more stamina. Making it easier for her to survive, because she'll now get more HP whenever she gains HP. As well as the HP boost she got for leveling. Not leveling, but for gaining more HP. Dang, another one of these that's empty. That's a lot of enemies. Let's try that out, why not? That could be fun. Kinda want to see it hit multiple targets. Oh, actually, you know what? I just remembered another thing. Wow, I hit no one. Not surprised. So, Satisfactory. This game I played a little bit. I'm kind of like mid-tech level, right? Coal generators and stuff, and having some automated routes and whatnot. Nothing super crazy. I'm a big fan of Factorio. I love Factorio. It is one of my favorite games ever made. I adore Factorio. It's so good. Highly recommend it if you want basically a game where you build a factory from nothing. It's really, really fun. It's a very good game. I recommend. But Satisfactory is basically Factorio in 3D. To give it an oversimplification of what it is. It's a little bit different than Factorio. Some of the rules of how the game functions are different and whatnot, but ultimately it's best explained as Factorio in 3D, because Factorio is like a top-down view, but Satisfactory is not. It's a full 3D environment that you can run around in and jump and fly, and well, not so much fly, but you can parachute around a little bit. Take zip lines, do all kinds of crazy stuff. It's really fun. With Update 5 recently, I don't know if it was like today or at least it was announced today that it was going on experimental. But on the experimental build of the game, that's happening. Is Satisfactory Update 5. Just mostly adding a lot of cosmetic stuff. It seemed like it was primarily a cosmetic update, right? As well as some quality of life stuff, some bug fixing, all the normal stuff you get with updates. But a lot of stuff that they showed off, really nice. Some new ways to decorate your factory, which is always appreciated. A lot of cool new things you could do on the building side of the factory, right? There's zooping, as they called it, which is basically you can now build objects, non-machine objects, so like foundations and stuff, foundations of walls and stuff, 10 at a time, or up to 10 at a time, just by dragging. Spider silk. What is that? So you tries to reduce the number of attacks. Oh, okay, it's slow as an item. That's cool. But it's mostly cosmetic stuff for base building stuff. So you can make cool looking bases now, or even cooler looking bases now. But you can already do that to a degree. But we're having a lot of customization stuff now, which is really, really cool. I'm really excited to see. And there's also, you know, the big one, the dedicated servers. So because it's on the experimental build, all of this is going to be a little, you know, rough around the edges to start. That's okay. You know, it's just kind of how it is. But it looks really, really good. I know what they're doing, right? They updated one of the biomes a little bit as well. Like really upgraded it, which is really cool. I think I'm gonna hold off on spellcast now. Or spell grinding, just because I don't know if there's a boss. I would assume there is. So I'm gonna pop a couple more Tues-Thurs, just like bring everyone up to like 100. And I think we're just gonna stop spell grinding for now. Okay, 1, 2, 2 chests plus 2 doors, so this might end up being okay. Well, maybe we'll do a little bit of spellcasting. This might end up being the last thing we do for today. Going through this thing here. I don't know yet. Okay, bye. I think that sounds correct to me to do. Can't say I didn't expect that. Is go through kind of the rest of this dungeon here and then call it a little bit. So it'll give us a decent amount of progress without being too crazy, and I don't stop in the middle of anything. Which ultimately is pretty good. I mean, it'll give us a decent stopping point where we'll collect the monsters. We'll collect the white mask and kind of move from there. Well, it's probably gonna take us somewhere like 20 minutes. I mean, I guess if we get on like the next floor, then I'll just keep going a little bit. But I don't think we will. I think we're gonna have. Well, I guess it might be on the next floor, but I think we're gonna have a little bit of time here. The power staff. It's just a big staff. Okay. Understandable. Oh, there's 3 chests. I'm blind. And then I noticed the 3rd one, so that's okay. Wow. Anyways. But it looks great, though, Satisfactory Update 5. Again, mostly, like, cosmetic stuff. You know, for base building. With some slight quality of life for that stuff. But I'm 100% for it. I love that kind of stuff. I'm all in on the base building things in games like that. I really love that aspect of a lot of those games. It's like one of my favorite things on Minecraft is building a really fun and cool base to live in, cool house. It's honestly the thing that draws me to those games more than anything else a lot of the time. It's also why I really enjoy Hermitcraft, because that's something I've been watching since Season 8 started up earlier this year. It's been like 2 or 3 months now. It's been a while. No, it's been longer than that. It's been like 18 weeks, I think, since that season started. That's a really fun little series. You get to see some really cool building in Minecraft, which you might not see in other Minecraft videos. And something that I appreciate about the Hermitcraft series and server is that they have some really, really good and really cool like builders on the server that do a lot of really cool stuff with their bases and designing really cool stuff. I recommend it if you're looking for something to just binge for a little bit. I guess that's Minecraft related. There's a lot of fun stuff that they do in Hermitcraft. Like the potato dispensing volcano. It's a fun one. Hey, more blind tomes. Flame armor. Assuming that it has the same stats as the knight's armor. It's actually better than the knight's armor? Huh. Definitely wear that then. Oh. Dang. If only we could kill 6 enemies in 1 round of combat. Oh, thank you! That was very nice of you. Why did he do that? I was like cured by some random enemy. The world may never know. That was very nice. You cast Cure 7 on me. Oh. Wait, no, they also have like some really good like redstone people in there too. That make some crazy stuff. And they have a lot of fun. At least it seems like they have a lot of fun. You never really know. Content creation is a wonderful world. Which actually kind of, I guess, leads me in a little bit. I don't know. I've kind of been thinking about it again, of like actually making like more reported content on top of streaming. Betrayal Fang, right? Because obviously I did this somewhat frequently. Picador, my favorite Mario Maker mechanic. I mean, I do this, you know, several days a week, right? At least 4. 3 of them being this, one of them being D&D, and then sometimes 2 more for fighting games. But, you know, I've considered, again, thinking about it, of making a more, like, YouTube-focused thing. Because there are different games that I don't think are necessarily bad for Twitch, but maybe would be better as just a YouTube series that I've considered doing stuff for. Which I strangely enough, when I like started out forever ago, and I really wanted to like really get into setting up a schedule and everything, and figuring out the kind of games that I wanted to play. Oh, whoa, these are new. They won't change how I attack them, but I've kind of like flipped my opinion almost. Because originally I was very much like, I don't want to play anything like super like long form. Or Calcum, right? Which this game 100%. I mean, maybe not so much long form for this game, right? But I assume it would be an item. Guess not. It's like a weapon? Oh, it's a dagger! It's effective against aquatic enemies. That's cool. Is it just a better weapon? Cool. I don't particularly care that it's effective against aquatic enemies when it's just a better sword. Is something in the chest here? Okay. Oh. But like Persona, right? Persona's like a very long game. It's a long RPG. And that is a game that originally, you know, if it was like, I don't know, 40 years ago or whatever, I honestly would 100% have been like, I'm probably not going to stream that. That's too long of a game. And now, here I am, having played through all of P5R on Twitch a year ago. Well, we finished it earlier in this year, like way back in like February. It was fun. Great game. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Play Persona. Buy Persona. Consume Persona. Give Atlas money so they can make Persona 6 and also Persona 5, the fighting game. I'm still waiting. Arc System Works and Atlas. Where's Persona 5? The fighting game. Where's P5A? I want it. I want Persona 5 Arena. Can I please have it? I don't know. It is kind of funny that I managed to like flip a little bit of my opinion over the years, and now here I am doing very long form games. Oh hey, Well, I guess it was technically on the next floor, huh? But it did take like 15 minutes to find it. Mostly because of combat. So there's more chests. I think. I don't know where they would be. Should I have all the chests? You should be able to gain every chest. So I missed 3. Where did I miss 3 chests? I probably should not have gone through that. It's gotta be in the main castle. You know, it's probably that door right there. Had to take a wild guess. It's gotta be. How would I get in? Oh, you know what? Probably from the outside. Well, maybe not. Right, like it's gotta be that door right there that's housing the rest of them. But I don't know how I would get in there. Hello to you. I guess we just check every block over here. No. If the only other thing I could think of would be on the outside, but it doesn't seem like you can go around on the outside. Unless you can. I might need to do a quick look up here. Because I could also just be wrong, and it could just not even be in there. But I will quickly look around. It's probably in the sewer. Gotta take a wild guess. It's probably in the sewers. Because we know it's not in either of those rooms. It's definitely not up here. Well, I guess maybe. It's like a... Okay. I can see if there was like a secret wall here or something. This is gonna bug me. This is gonna take a minute. I just actually, right here, this is why I was very much against the idea of playing a game like this. Aha! I found the way in. That's gotta be it. Of why I would have been against it. Right, because this is something that I would 100% would have been like, I should probably just edit this out. No one wants to see me walk around the castle for, you know, 5 minutes. So I'm trying to figure out where this stupid thing is. Like, I can just jump cut and be like, boom, here we are. I found it. Move! Please help yourselves to the equipment within. That answers my question. Yep. Golden shield, golden cuirass, and golden armor. That's it. Alright. That is everything. Yep. 27. Interestingly enough, the items is still 0. I kind of figured the white mask would be the item. Ooh. Like 40 minutes before time, or before it's like the normal end time. Oh, well, like 45 minutes. As I started a little late. Which is, I thought I started early. Oh no, never mind. It's because I started early, that's what it was. So we have the white mask. Yeah, we'd be going up to another dungeon. And a lot of travel is our next kind of section here. So I think what we're gonna do here then is we are going to... So I'm going to... Oops. Really quickly, I guess, since I got a little bit of time here, right? We're gonna pop into here. We're gonna rest up at the town. Right, and we'll do some of that stuff. Right, save it up, and then start heading over to the next area tomorrow. Oops. One of these days. Alright. And there we go. Head back to the title screen. I should take a look at the bestiary really quickly, I guess. While we're here. The bestiary. We're at 63 out of 128, so not quite half, but almost there. 60, no. 64 is half, so one more and we're half. We're almost there, almost there. One more enemy. It's possible I could have missed some of these. They might have been rare encounters. But there's still plenty of game to go, so that's why I'm not too beat up about it. Got like 22 there. We might have missed 22. But I'm sure, knowing this game, there's going to be like 6 other opportunities to find it. So, with the exception of the ones that are important for me to get because, you know, they could be, because they're the limited ones. But I'll go ahead and send this one out. I'm also going to change the music since apparently it can cause copyright problems for some reason. We'll do the Chocobo thing, that's a fun one. Let's keep it going. Alright. My brain shut off again. I can't think. That's what happens so much lately. Like, I just like lose track of what I was thinking. But, anyways, so running a little early. Which I feel like it's happened a few times with this game. I feel like I end early on this game often. Not often, but I feel like with both Final Fantasy games, I've been ending on the earlier side. That's okay, right? I don't think it's really bad. I'm just looking. I think they've all been about 2.5 hours, as opposed to at least 3, which is like the normal length. Yeah, they're all like 2.5, with the exception of Thursday being a little over 3. Dang! They're doing numbers. Oh, I had more views than normal, I guess. Right? Which is nice to see. I like seeing that. Which reminds, not necessarily reminds me, but if you don't know, there's VODs. That's a thing. I have those. There's links and whatnot below. There's also command exclamation point VODs to pull it all up. Take you right to the channel, and you can, if you miss something, you want to rewatch it, or you want to go see something else that I play. There's plenty of games in there. There's a lot of them. You can go check that out. There's a lot of stuff. There's a big backlog on there. We got a bunch of stuff up there now. Several games. Like XCOM, Devil May Cry, like the whole Devil May Cry series. With the exception of DMC, Devil May Cry. I did not play that one. I kind of want to. I feel like it'd be a fun time. But I did play through just like the normal story mode of 1 through 5. None of the Dante, or not Dante, none of the Virgil stuff. So maybe I'll go back and do some of that at some point. Who knows? The whole Ace Attorney trilogy, which is a personal favorite of mine. I really love those games. They're really cool. They're really fun. And I've been a little slacking on the voice acting in these Final Fantasy games, which is intentional. Because there's a little bit more... Right, because like, that's like the #1 focus of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Like, not putting in the effort on Ace Attorney would really kind of hinder the game, almost in a way. Whereas like with this game, it's not that big of a deal. There is the story, but there's so much dead time that I have to fill. But I kind of need to make sure I'm good and able to speak in a more normal way. But Ace Attorney, you're like, that is the game. The game is literally just that. It's just talking. For the most part, there's a few things like investigating, but there's some of the investigations. Even then, there's a lot of talking in the investigations. but you want to see me do more effort into voice acting. You know? These Final Fantasy games, there you go. Watch those. It's really fun. So if you haven't seen Ace Attorney, I highly recommend playing them. They're really fun. They're so ridiculous, and that's what makes them fun. Is they're just super ridiculous and over the top and crazy. And it's a good time. But anyways, that's the thing. You know, check those out. And if you are already checking them out and watching them, I do appreciate it. Just as I appreciate everyone who stops by and says hi, or just lurks around. That's fine too. I don't really care. As long as you're here and you're enjoying it, that's all that matters to me. Yeah, that's all I got. Like I said, we'll keep this rocking tomorrow. I closed out of the guide. I was gonna see how we're doing, how we're pushing through here. We're on section 10 of 14, so if we get through 10, we'll probably get through 10 and 11. That'll actually probably take us the whole 3 hours, because there is a lot going on. It's gonna be 2 pretty big dungeons. So, and then we might be able to the rest of the game on Thursday. I don't know. I really don't, if I'm being honest. But tomorrow we'll definitely get through those 2 sections of the game. But we're gonna have some big sections coming up here. So, everybody's coming up here, and then I think we'll be done with the game. I mean, we're in some pretty big sections in January now, so we're kind of winding up to the big finale. So it might take us an extra day to get through. And I'm sure part of that is because I'm cutting early a lot of the time. It'd be like that, you know? I don't know. I feel like we can't, like, fully get through it. I don't want to cut it halfway through. So we're doing it. We're doing it like this. We're ending early. I'd rather end early than end late. Just personally. Because I have other things that I gotta do too, right? Like, I gotta go do all the stuff for the VODs. I gotta go set all that stuff up. I got homework I gotta do, right? Maybe in the future, well, that's not as much of an issue, but for right now, it is. But anyways, that's it. That's what I got. We'll keep it rocking. We got some pretty big things to do tomorrow. So, in this game, we got some big moments coming up. Two pretty hefty dungeons. Well, one maybe not so hefty dungeon, but a lot of travel, and then one really big dungeon. So, we'll keep it going, and we'll continue our adventure next time. So until then.